What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy, and finally welcome back to Need for Speed 2015. 10 years later. That's right, guys, we are back once again playing through the game. This is going to be the start of a new Let's Play, our third Let's Play of the game, and the first one that we have done in a long time. The last time we played through this game, 2018. Oh, I missed this. Oh, I missed this. Need for Speed needs to bring these cutscenes back. Bring back the real world cutscenes.
You gotta come and check this out.
Oh yeah.
Big names in town. I'll introduce you to my guy Travis. He's got a bunch of cars he's trying to get rid of, man. No sweat.
Of course.
Time for an upgrade, just saying.
What? What do you mean?
I'm Spike. I'll see you.
Let's go. Alright, Spike. What's wrong with my Fox body? Funniest thing about it is that the Fox body is one of the starter cars, but it's not this specific one. I want to know the key difference between the starter Fox body and the one that you get for the starter cars. So the Prelude Fox body versus the starter Fox body. What's the difference? I really did like this livery though, and we ended up doing this livery again and building on it in the last playthrough that we did.
I thought I'd ping you on Blah.
Blah. Let's go.
There's some major personalities in Ventura tonight, so keep your eyes open when you arrive. This place is kind of hard to find on purpose, you know what I mean? So I fired you a link, so check your map. Okay, see you there.
Oh, it's so nostalgic. They need to bring this back. Absolutely. This felt like an old Need for Speed when it came out, but it also felt so new, you know? It was like taking what Need for Speed had become through Hot Pursuit, Most Wanted 2012, and Rivals, and mixing it with Underground, Most Wanted, Carbon, you know? This was Need for Speed Underground 3, basically, you know? Yes, I know, we're meeting Spike at the club, so here we are. Oh, mate. This is such a good looking game. I cannot wait to properly get into this Let's Play. But yeah, we've not played through the story since 2018. That's a long time ago. That's 7 years ago. Wow. This channel is old now. This channel is nearly 8 years old. When we hit January 12th, this channel will officially hit 8 years old. I've been doing this for 8 years. Insane. But yeah, welcome back to the reboot. Welcome back to the club of Ventura Bay. Or one of the clubs, I bet. Ghost, oh my god. I'd like to say that Ghost absolutely knew what they were doing, and maybe they did by the end with Heat, obviously. But, mate, Payback was something else. Like, what was that? That was Nakai-san. Need for Speed, welcome back. We got Morohoshi, I think his name was. That's the outlaw dude. We got Magnus Walker on the left with Frederick on the right. I remember he introduced himself and then had nothing to do with the rest of the story. And there's Ken Block, rest in peace. And here is Spike.
Smooth, man. That's good. There's so many people in here tonight. Come on, I'll take you to meet my guys. Come on.
Oh, look at the cat.
There's Robin.
Who's Bambi?
This Bambi just busted a 500-foot drift right through the I-5 intersection over Turner, man. Oh, the skid row, you know what I'm saying?
Must have been something. Haven't seen Spike this hype since, well, he's always this hype.
That's why you love me.
Robin, good luck trying to keep up.
Trust me, baby, we'll do just fine. Matter of fact, I'm taking him to meet Travis right now. Maybe shift one of those rides taking up all our space. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, and here is the garage. Wow, look at it.
What's up?
And this place was awesome.
Isn't she lovely? Ooh, love you too, babe.
This is so 2015. I love it. And there are these starter cars.
Someone I want you to meet.
Oh yeah? Tell me why.
You should have seen this guy, man. Control off the hook.
And there's Travis.
Well,
You seem to have caught the eye of Speed Racer over here.
Truth, man. This one's a helmsman.
You picked a good time to re-up. There's some top-grade talent in town who's ready to make history.
Oh yeah.
Serendipity, brother. The stars aligning. Never a better time to start a project, Bill. So whatever's happening under that ribcage in here, it's time to start expressing it out there.
Absolutely. Oh, I missed this. These cutscenes are so much better than what we've had.
For shakedown. Maybe one of these mongrels will take a shine to you.
I never understood that line, to be fair. You know, he said take them out for a shakedown, so you would assume that you'd get to test drive them, you know, like you do in Carbon. But I really, really liked this. You know, we've got like we've got a muscle car here and then 2 tuners. But these are all iconic in their own ways. So, I know what car we're going to go with. We went with the Honda Civic for our very first playthrough. We went with the Fox Body for our last playthrough. So for our third playthrough, and perhaps maybe even the final one, we're going with the Subaru BRZ Premium, which was pretty iconic for this game. There are actually 2 other versions of pretty much the same car. But the Subaru was the one that obviously stuck around. But before we move on, this environment, like these cars are not actually real. Like they're not in the environment, but they look that way. But the environment in the background is. They use some kind of technology to be able to mix the two. And throughout the game, you would be put into cutscenes that would have your car in the cutscenes whenever they were in the garage. I thought that was so cool, and it's such a shame that that was only in this game, that they never used it again, that they went to the like animation things for Payback onwards. And honestly, I really hope we return to this. I think we should, you know. There's too many games that have got like the animated characters now. You know, the Crew does the same thing, Forza does the same thing, and I feel like Need for Speed used to stand out with these real life cutscenes, you know. So hopefully we get back to this at some point. But yeah, we're taking the BRZ. Let's go. Look, you see what I mean? That's so cool.
Welcome to the clan, brother. Trading up. She's nice, right?
Oh, she's lovely.
I need you to listen to it. Make sure she's purring like she's...
You know, years later, we still don't know what that car is.
Parked just outside.
Spike,
Come on.
like I said, I got guys with no trust fund paying full price for this, so
Really? It's like that, huh?
it's like that.
Wait. There.
I owe you.
Wow, I feel so much better.
I'm good for it. You know that.
I mean, your dad's good for it.
Easy. This jacket was like $1,200.
Exactly, man.
Oil, man. Don't matter if you're the best damn driver this side of the 101. As far as she's concerned, don't mean a thing if you ain't got that green.
It's very poetic, and that is also true, so.
You ready to make some house calls? Come on, man. I'll meet you out front, and we'll give you the tour.
I love this. It's so corny and cheesy, but it feels so genuine and real at the same time. That's why Need for Speed 2015 has one of my favorite, not necessarily stories, but definitely some of my favorite characters in the entire series. Like, these are the most immersive characters in the entire series. Perhaps not the best, perhaps not the most entertaining, but certainly the most real. And it looks so good, man. Even 10 years later. 2015 is very underrated. You know, we had, and I'm talking the year in general, Black Ops 3 came out that year. A game that looks really good by today's standards. Batman Arkham Knight, of course. Looks very similar to this, actually, if you think about it. In terms of, like, the lighting and stuff. But, man, this looks awesome. It has been so long since I last played through a Need for Speed game, at least a modern Need for Speed game. Recently, I've been playing through Carbon again, quite a bit. I've been thinking of buying a PlayStation 2 next year as well, so I'll play a bunch more older Need for Speed games. I've been wanting to play Need for Speed Undercover on the PS2, because apparently that was really different, and it was. I've seen it, you know, it's basically Carbon on a reskinned Most Wanted map, which looks so interesting. We changed to the action camera. There we go. Woo! Nice little skid at the end there. And we're going to the bunker, I think this is.
Survived a second race against Spike, huh? Guess I underestimated you.
Survived? No. Spike was struggling to keep up.
That's such a lie. Spike was in front the whole time.
He was just losing.
Haters gonna hate.
Manuel! Get your ass over here.
Oh, that's a nice... Oh, that's Manu's RX-7. You actually see that in gameplay. I never actually noticed that. Oh, no, he did drive an RX-7. Whose car is that? Because Manu drives an MX-5. He drives a Miata. Ooh.
Give me some love.
I love it. I love it so much. It's such a good feeling game.
Nimble behind the wheel.
Name's Emmanuel. But apparently that's too many syllables for these fools. No, call me man. Oh, strong grips, huh? Hey, this is Fred, Norwegian Hammer.
What up, buddy? Frederick.
All right. Are we gonna find some trouble?
And we never hear from him
Or
again.
make fun of Spike. I'm cool with either.
Talking dirty. Who's hungry?
I've only had one dinner tonight. I'm starving.
Seriously, where does it go? You eat like he should.
Yeah, Robin. Any more dinners and you're gonna bottom out.
Shut up. Fine, smartass. Last
Watch
one
out for the
diner,
Miata.
tab.
No. Last one's the diner picks up everybody's tab. What?
I love it. It feels so real. They really do feel like a proper friend group. Right, let's do better this time, because I'm pretty sure we came last in that last one. So this BRZ is awfully slow.
Get that wallet ready, Spike. Yeah, Spikey.
I'm getting me one of them fancy burgers.
Why do we start off so far behind? Here we are then. One of the cool things about Need for Speed 2015, that's pretty much the same as Most Wanted 2012 and Rivals. You could start events like so quickly, like it felt next gen back then, in a way that even the new events, like even the newer games, they don't feel the same. I didn't mind it in Heat because the loading screens were so cool, but even on Bound, which is the next gen, like the current gen Need for Speed game now, has loading screens that make it feel like we didn't really progress, you know? Why am I so far behind these guys? I don't get it. I remember like before we used to like finish first place like easily, but I guess this time maybe the BRZ is just slower.
$5.
It's a diner. Everything's over $5.
And no dessert, man. I'm gonna have to get out there and find some competition.
Oh yeah.
411 on the location.
I was thinking of heading back up to the club. You should come.
Dude, what? The streets are slick and the night is young. I'm racing tonight.
Exactly.
Back to the shop. You want to tag along? We can set you up some space.
Ooh, she gonna
Ooh.
spiff you up, bruh.
Jealous, Spikey?
Yeah, like I'm jealous of people who drive at the speed limit.
Have you want to see Travis tonight?
Oh yeah, he had someone to meet.
Oh, I wonder.
Magnus Walker's in town. You see him and Travis talking at the club?
Oh, so that's why Spike's in a hurry. Got himself a date.
A date with destiny, my man. Tonight, we ride.
He said the thing.
What you really made of, yeah?
Oh, I love it. Such an iconic game. I love it so much. Yeah, I know I'm just completely gushing over the game right now. But oh my god, I love it. Look at how good this game looks. God damn! And it's not like we're running on a different engine now. Just the newer games don't look this good. And that's something that the newer games need to do. We need to look this good again. Get rid of the day and night cycle. Go back to just night. I was about to answer that call after I finished my sentence. She said she'll call me back. Well, it said she'll call me back. We'll see. But we only need to go to the club anyway. So off we go. Oh, mate, it looks so good.
Tripping out there. Yeah. Touch my playlist and die. Oh, hey. Travis mentioned you worked a couple cars yourself, so that's cool. Okay.
How does he know?
One house rule. Use whatever tool you want, honestly. Just put them back where you found them. Other than that, knock yourself out. Oh, this is my latest obsession. Here.
I want to know what car it is.
Listen to that cloud, man! going to be my master build. I can feel it.
We never get to see her
I want it
use
ready
it
for
though,
Hawkeye
which is a
Shawn to see
shame.
before he leaves the city. Props from an artist like him could really put this shop on the map, you know? Okay.
Part of me
well,
thinks it's a
hold up.
BMW, but
I'm gonna head out. Maybe catch Spike. Oh, Travis shifted those rides, so there's space for you now. Maybe you should take it before he replaces that junk with more junk. It's a good time to get your head straight, you know? Plan your build. Channel your vision. Whoa, starting to sound like Travis. Okay, I'm gone. I'm out. Have fun. And maybe I'll see you out there, yeah? Oh, and put the tools back. Cool. Later, man.
oh, I love it. I love it. And here we are for the first time. Oh man, it looks so good. We got pre-order content available. Community wraps. Oh, this was the first game that added all of that. Oh, mate. Welcome to your new home. In your garage, you can claim parts found while exploring or won in daily challenges. Buy new cars with the money you earn. Visually customize your car. Upgrade your car's performance. Create or edit wraps. And tune your handling style. So, I want to see if I've still got my deluxe edition, which I do. I don't actually have the deluxe edition purchased on my new account on this one. But I downloaded the game with its DLC on my old account, so that's how I have this BMW right here. So yeah, we can use the deluxe most wanted BMW at some point. I don't want to use it right now though, but we can certainly use it at some point. But let's check out the car list here. We've got the Volvo, which made its very first appearance in a Need for Speed game. And I really liked this. It was a nice self-insert from Ghost Games, because this Volvo is quite legendary in Sweden, and if you guys didn't know, Ghost Games were primarily set in Gothenburg, which is in Sweden. So yeah, really nice self-insert for the Volvo there, and it's a pretty legendary car. I'm glad it's in the game. We've got the Volkswagen Golf GTI, the old classic one from the 70s, which is really nice to see. We've got the Miata, and these are really cheap. Yes, I've got a 10% discount, so I don't know how much they actually are, but yeah, it's only a 10% discount. They're not that much more expensive. We got the Toyota Sprinter, which, of course, if you guys remember, after Need for Speed 2015, Toyota just really bizarre decision making, and we don't get Toyota in Need for Speed anymore. They're against cops versus racers. You know, they're against illegal street racing, but they're fine with Forza and the crew and all that because police aren't in them. I don't get it, and I don't think anyone does. And to be fair, I don't really miss Toyota all that much, but it is a shame. You know, it's still a shame. End of the day. We got the Acura RSX. Oh, I forget about this car so much. It's still in the game though. The Honda Civic Type R, legendary car, of course. Usually I would always choose this car given the starter car choices that we had, but we chose it before, and I like going with different ones. We got the original Ford Mustang. The Toyota Supra, which we're going to buy at some point in this game because, of course, Toyota aren't in them anymore, and I feel like I could pick up some nice views off of it. But yeah, really nice to see that. That's about 18,000, so that'll probably be the first car we buy. We got the Nissan 180SX, very legendary car, quite legendary for this game as well. So I think we'll probably buy it at some point. That's for sure. I want to buy the iconic cars for this game. We got the Nissan Fairlady, the original Ford. Oh, I forgot about the hot rods being in this game. That's crazy. We got the Fox Body, of course, which grew on me because of this game. I have certain cars that grow on me because of certain games. So, for example, when I see the Chevrolet Camaro from the 60s, when I see the Alfa Romeo Brera, when I see the Mazda RX-8, I think of Need for Speed Carbon. When I see the Fiat Punto and the Cobalt, I think of Most Wanted. When I see the 240SX, I think of Pro Street. When I see the Aston Martin V12 Vantage, which is one of my favorite cars ever, I think, of Most Wanted 2012. We got the RX-7 Spirit R, the Dodge Challenger SRT-8, the Toyota GT86, which is the exact same as the Subaru, and the same with the Xion, or however you pronounce it. We got the new Mazda MX-5 from 2015, a car that actually grew on me after a while. I quite like this car. Got the Nissan Silvia, the 71 Skyline. I think this might have been the original Skyline. I don't know, but it's really cool. We got such a diverse car list. You know, yeah, we've got some really recognizable cars like the Honda 2K, like the RX-7, but then we have like throwaways like this Skyline, the Volvo, the old Golf GTI, the Toyota Sprinter. You know, it's a really nice, diverse lineup of cars. We got the R32, which I really love. The Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9, the M3 E46, very legendary, of course, but you know, we can get that for free. The Subaru Impreza. I'm surprised they chose this one and not like the other one, which I think didn't arrive in the game until Payback. But the Subaru is still pretty good. The M3 E92. When I see this car, I think of Ray Krieger from Pro Street, and I also think of Need for Speed Shift as well, since this is the first car you use in that game. Although this is the 2010 spec, so there were a version of the E9 2 years beforehand. The M3 Evo, legendary car. I think I chose this for my first starter car in Heat, so nice memories there. We got the Honda NSX. This is a car that is so pointless. I never see anybody use this car. And it's still in the game, I'm pretty sure. I think it's still in Unbound. But yeah, this is the Carrera that nobody uses because the RSR is in the game. I don't know why they added this. Maybe for variety, I suppose. But yeah, it's not a bad car by any stretch of the imagination. It's just like, it's redundant because of the RSR. We got the Lotus Exige. Love this car. The R34 Skyline. The Mustang Boss. The BMW M2, a car that grew on me because of this game. Spike drives an M2. We've got the Focus RS and an M4. Mustang GT 2015. The Carrera S. This car was in the game for years. We've not seen it since Payback. Obviously, since Heat, we've had the new Carreras. But this car was in so many Need for Speed games, man. Like, this car really outlived a lot of other cars, a lot of other Porsches as well. Very old car, but it's nice to see it again. It's still legendary, and of course I think of Most Wanted 2012 when I see this car. The Camaro Z, I think of Officer Shaw in Need for Speed Heat when I see this car. We've got the Corvette, of course, think of Cross. The GTR Premium, and I think we had like two different versions of this. So this was like the 2015 one, and then this is the 2017 one, which is the one we have now. So very slight differences between the two, but not too much. And of course, got the AMG GT, Dodge Viper, the RSR, of course, which is overpowered for years. The Cayman GT4, which quickly became one of my favorite cars. Mainly because of this game, but also in Need for Speed Heat, I really liked it as well, despite the fact it had no customization in Heat, which was very odd because it has customization here. We might end up buying this car in this game, we'll see. The GT3 RS, the Ferrari 458 Italia, the Diablo, very iconic for Hot Pursuit. Then we got the Murcielago, the Huracan, which made its debut in this game. Very expensive cars now. We got the McLaren 570S, the Aventador, the Ferrari F40, and the Beck Customs. So just like the Ford, yeah, we had a cheap hot rod and we had the really expensive hot rod. I think it was a really decent car list. A small one, but it was quality over quantity.
Bro, great news. We got this sweet deal going with a storage firm.
Oh yeah, that was the update when they added the warehouse. So before you could only have like 6 cars, I think it was. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could only have about 5 cars, and then the warehouse added like an extra 5, which was nice. Usually you only need about just over 10 cars. That's my average for these Need for Speed games. All right, let's see what we can do in terms of customization. Oh, yeah, this was back in the day where you had to be a certain rep level to unlock these things. So I want to put the Rocket Bunny kit on this, but we need rep level 12 for that. I always like putting the window tint lower because you can't really see your character. I do it in Carbon as well. Like, Carbon was the first game on the PS3 where you could actually see, like, the interior of the cars. There was no point because, like, the character that was in there was just like a black void. Like, it was literally just a shadow in the car. It just looks odd, and it's the same in this game. So I always tinted the windows. Let's see if we've got any hoods though. Oh, I could put a carbon hood on, which, maybe. I might go with this one. I like this one. Yeah, there we go. Can we put any spoilers on? Yes, there we go. Buy restricted item. Why is it restricted? Oh, because we've got a trunk lid. Why have I got a trunk lid? I've got a default trunk lid on the car. Oh, I really like that, to be fair. Very different. You know, you don't always have to go with spoilers. I really like some of these, actually. This is the stock wing. But we don't have it on for some reason. But that's free, right? Was that free? No, it wasn't. 720. We got the street style wing. Yeah, and you've got different logos for what they'd be made by. And then, yeah, we had these ghost ones, which is really cool. I wish they'd have kept the ghost logo, because they replaced them with Criterion now, which I get it, but Criterion didn't make the spoilers. It was Ghost. Alright, I definitely want a wing, but I'm not sure about this one. I want to go with that one. I think that looks really nice. Very different. I know most people like to go with the actual, like, proper spoilers, like the wings, but we're not. Okay, we've got a stance. We've got track width. Look at that. Where we could move that. I think it broke the game, though. I think it broke the game's physics doing that, so, you know. But we're going to absolutely stance that. And bring the wheels out just a little bit. I think that's nice, right? That looks about right to me. That looks beautiful. We could put some camber on as well, actually, which we'll do. Just a little bit. There we go. I really like how the BRZ looks as standard. I wouldn't really change it too much. What can we do in terms of performance? I definitely want to put some nitrous on, but I don't think we would have unlocked them by now, right? Oh, we do. I think we have everything. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so certain things... Oh, hold on. That's unlocked at rep level 5. So is it worth buying this nitrous? Because I don't even think it lasts that long. I want to buy it anyway. So we've got action or time refill. So this is a lot like in Carbon, where you could like kind of tune what your nitrous would be like. I think you could do it in Most Wanted as well, but it was easier to do in Carbon. We always go action NOS. Always action NOS. So we'll go with that. The clutch. It's not stock, I don't think. Or is it just... Yeah, we do have a worse clutch. I don't know why you would want a worse clutch. Yeah, I think some of these aren't stuck. We could go with an ECU, which would... Ooh. Yeah. That actually gives us... This soundtrack is great, by the way, and I'm not switching it off. If we get copyrighted, that's fine. I already have 2 other playthroughs that aren't copyrighted. Ooh, we definitely got to buy one of these, because these definitely give you big boosts in terms of, you know, actual stuff. Let's look at our mail, because I've got a bunch of pre-order stuff. Oh, and they really, really hype up the car. Not too much, though. Just 3 really good parts, so we could claim them. Let's go with it. Got the full race exhaust as well. This is crazy for a starter thing. And this is just from having the deluxe version. That's crazy. So we'll put these on. I don't know where they were. Clutch? No, exhaust system. Yes, full race exhaust. And then... Oh, I thought... Oh, it must have been just the exhaust system. I thought it was the manifold as well. What else did we get? Engine block? Yes, there it is. And then I think it might have been... Oh, thank God it wasn't an ECU, because I would have wasted my money then. Electric system, forced induction. I think it was a forced induction. We get like a turbocharger, don't we? Where are you? Here we are. And look at how much of a boost that is. Well, maybe not as much now. Oh no, yeah, it is. In terms of 0 to 60. In terms of top speed, it's not too much of a change. It's just more of an acceleration thing. But there you go. That's a big boost. This car is going to be a lot quicker now. Spike, what do you want?
Hey, yo, what's up? I'm cruising Royal Park. There ain't nothing
Okay.
royal about this place, but whatever, right? Who am I? Besides the champ. Get over here. Let's do a run before 5-0 shows up. Peace.
Of course. So now we want to go on the map here. And here is the map of Ventura Bay. Very, very much like classic Need for Speed maps, you know? And what the older Need for Speed maps would do, on these like highways, this was where they would deload the area you were leaving and load up the area you were entering, which I thought was really cool. And I genuinely think we should have maps like this still, you know? Especially maps like Most Wanted and Carbon, because Most Wanted and Carbon, especially Carbon, was made for racing, whereas a lot of the modern Need for Speed games now, they just feel like racing games set in an open world but not on a racetrack open world, if you get what I mean. I'm sure somebody gets what I mean. Anyway, horses for courses, let's teleport, let's get this story properly started now that we've finished the tutorial. We are going to be so much quicker than Spike. It's not even going to be fair. But yeah, this is the only event that we've got unlocked so far. So let's go. And here we are. Start event. And watch how quickly this will be. Just like that. And we're already in the event. This was 2015.
Dude, let's do this thing. Get ready to be schooled.
Right, okay. Let's go, baby. There's Spike in his M2. And this is a lot quicker than it was earlier. Meow. We got a call from Robin. Mid-race.
So we set this thing up with a friend of Travis who builds hot rods.
Oh, that's hot rods. And she'll call me later talking about prestige mode, drag races. We got the Legends update coming at some point, which I think I'll live stream. I think I'll live stream the Legends update. We'll see. Whew. You know, the handling is really good in the early game. I haven't done any handling tuning yet. I haven't messed with it at all. So, you know, this is just default Need for Speed 2015 handling with the BRZ. And it's quite fine. You know? As you can tell, I'm having, like, no trouble with it. It's still brake to drift. But when the handling works, it really works. It's really good. It's not as broken as people make it out to be. Like, it can be. But, you know, it's very easy to get the hang of, and once you get the hang of it, you're not really gonna get in too much of an issue. Like, I've not played this game in years, and yet it feels like I've gelled with the game straight away. I can't say the same about a game like Payback, you know? Going back to Payback is actually really difficult for me. You know, if you don't believe me, go back and check the video I made on Payback last year. I really, really struggled with that game. I don't know what it was about the handling of Payback compared to Heat in 2015 and even Rivals, but it was just so difficult. But yeah, as you can tell, Spike is nowhere near me. See how quickly the NOS recharged then? That's crazy. I don't even know what I did. Look at that. That's charging up so quick. That's insane. There you go. Very, very easy race. Not even close. There's 4 grand. There's a new personal best. And, yeah. We're ready to take over Ventura Bay, baby. Whew. Oh, we got Ghost Stadium over there. Need to check it out.
Yo.
Tire bombing now purchasable in the store. What does that
Head
mean?
over to the Longhorn on Franklin Terrace.
The Longhorn.
Later.
Front bumpers now purchasable. Lovely. We'll have to buy one of that at some point. I actually really like how it looks at the front. I do want to change the back of it, though. Alright, let's go on the map. So where is the Longhorn? The Longhorn is all the way on Franklin Terrace. Whew. I like these little cutscenes where your car's driving into the area. Reminds me of Underground 2. You know? And that's the thing. Like, this was Underground 3. But they also wanted to set a foundation for what Need for Speed would be in the future. And then we got Payback, which was completely out of left field. Heat felt like a natural progression from Payback, but Payback should never have existed, in my opinion.
What does that mean? Is that good?
Oh, I see how it is, dog. If you're so confident, why don't we raise the stakes a little, huh?
He's gonna take all your money, Spike.
Don't be wasting that college fund, man. Where you drive? You gonna need a plan B?
Manu, you can learn something from our friend here. You know, he keeps his mouth shut and his eyes open, man.
Well, I kind of don't have a choice. Which I don't mind. I prefer being a mute character. I feel like I can I feel like I can immerse myself in the story a bit more than the newer ones. I really hate our characters in the new games. Even Heat. And I'm sorry, even Heat had some really cringy main characters. Unbound is even worse.
Sorry, ladies.
And I just prefer this.
Slow. You think Magnus got where he is today by taking it easy? Huh?
No, but then again, he ain't you.
Hey, you hear that? Yeah, that's the sound of me not giving a damn. Looks like it's time. Yes. Keep your phone handy, man, because tonight's gonna get real busy. Come on. Take that.
Oh man, I do love Spike. I know people were like really irritated by him. Hello, Amy.
Please, save me. I'm going stir crazy, or maybe I have gone crazy, or just about to. I'm sorry. Rambling. I need to get out. Meet up? Not taking no for an answer. You better show.
Well, I think we'll do that later. Let's see what we got around. Oh, I think I'll check your messages for the other ones. Okay.
Sure, there's lots.
Meet the gang at the diner.
Gonna sit back a while, see what shakes out. Yeah, I could use a breather.
I want to do some drifting, baby. Oh, I was listening to that. What? Come on.
Hey, where's Robin at?
Don't worry, Spike. She'll be there.
What? Nah, man, I'm just saying, you know, getting the whole crew together would be good.
I remember this. They tried to imply that Spike and Robin really liked each other,
The rest of the world.
which they do.
Suck it.
What about Travis?
But there was never a payoff for it, unfortunately.
Why don't y'all get over to the diner and I'll catch up to you?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, well off we go. But here we are, back at the diner. Whoa!
Drifting is too safe.
What?
There's no buzz in it. There's not, man.
What does this guy mean? Spike, what are you on, buddy?
Well, I kind of love it and hate it. Like, it hurts me to hear it bouncing off the limiter like that, but I do get a rush when I'm holding it at that sweet spot.
Mate, the filter and the film, great. This is perfect.
Okay.
It's such a nice vibe and aesthetic. Bring this back, Criterion. Please. Please bring back these real world cutscenes. My God. Oh my God, yeah. Need for Speed 2015, sponsored by Monster Energy.
He hates on the drift for one reason only. He sucks at it. Oh. You need a certain finesse to hold that slide or whom we're
And
pursuing.
these two are drift
It's all
people.
about riding the tipping point. Am I right or am I right?
You're never wrong. Look, I get it. Apples and oranges, you know?
You see, Robin here, she's got class. Got that steady hand. Spike? He be yanking on the e-brake like a teenager fresh out of driver's ed.
Come on, he's not that bad, Manu.
It's just a good thing his old man has deep pockets is all I'm saying.
Look, we've been talking too much. I'm out.
And when has that ever been a problem?
Well, it's a problem. We're standing here yapping about it and not actually out there doing it. Look, I'm putting a little something together. Nothing concrete yet, but you've had enough zen. I need a little noisy chaos. Cool. I'll give you a shout. Later.
Oh yeah.
Always ahead of the curve, that girl. Yeah, stuff just happens when she's around, you know? Either way, you should try your arm smoking rubber with the Ventura Bay set.
Of course.
Yeah. I'll call you. Get you hooked up with the local scene.
I love it. I love it. This is so much better. Give me a Need for Speed game with these kind of cutscenes again, you know? So much better. It's not even close. Alright, so, should we go see... We've got run the sprint race with Spike, run the sprint race with Amy. So I think this is just driving with Amy, whereas... Yeah, that's in the driver's seat, and then... Oh, no. We're driving against multiple people both times. So I think we'll save Spike for later. And we'll just drive to Amy. We'll set a route, but if I get a call from Manu on the way there, we'll take that instead. Alright, here we go.
All right, let's kick it into high gear.
Whew. Let's go. New stock just in, new range. Got rear bumpers now, awesome. That's just what we need. And yeah, we're already well in front. This is what happens when you got the deluxe edition, man. But we've used the parts now, they won't be useful later, so... Eventually, they'll catch up. I hope. Although I think I'm too good at this game to actually have them properly catch up. I think I'll always be far ahead of people. Well, the driving's still fun, and the story's still fun. I do wish they'd bring back some rubber banding, though, just like the old Need for Speed games did, because I can't lie, playing through Carbon, the handful of times that I have this past month, it's been a lot more intense than any Need for Speed experience that I've had in the last few years. Other than, I say, against the cops in Heat, you know, trying to get 10 million rep, or trying to get any big amount of rep at night in Heat, brings back that intensity. But the newer, besides that, they don't really have the same intensity as those older ones. Whether it's racing or the police. Mate, this looks so good though. And this was back when the action camera was a lot lower as well. Payback onwards, they put the action camera a little higher when you drifted, which definitely made it easier to see things. That's our first player. But I don't know, I liked the specific angle on the wheels when you drift in this game. And there we go. Boom. Easy victory. That's another 4 grand for the bank. Nearly rep level 5 as well. Got a donut cam as well, look at that. Jeez!
Okay, hotshot. Your ride's pushing serious power, and it doesn't look all that bad. What do you say we throw it up against mine, huh?
Weren't you just in that race?
Okay, track me down.
Alright, whatever. Have I got anything from Manu? I didn't get anything. I didn't even get like a phone call or anything. Let me check my messages. Nope, nothing? Okay. So I guess we don't start just yet then. Well then, let's drive on back to the garage. And have a look at the new bumpers that we've got. Shall we? It's already been about 55 minutes of recording, and oh mate, it feels so good to be back. And hearing all the old music as well, the OST, well, not the original soundtrack, but the actual soundtrack was good. The original soundtrack's pretty good as well, but it's mostly the pursuit music. The pursuit music for this game is amazing. and yet you hardly ever hear it because you escape so quick. But Heat Level 2 Pursuit music is fire. It's so good. And we'll probably do an episode dedicated to the Outlaw stuff. But yeah, let's have a look then. Front bumpers. We've got the Charge Speed Type 1. We've got the Charge Speed Type 2, which breaks the livery a bit. Oh, and that's it. That is it. Okay, I'm going to stick with the normal one. I really like how the normal one looks. And I want the Rocket Bunny kit, because I like the Rocket Bunny kit on this specific car. Rear bumper. We've got Charge Speed Type 1, which might be something I go. We've got this is it. This is the one. Look at that little sticky out part on the rear there. Side skirts, literally the next level. Cool. Okay. This is still good, you know. Oh, license plates. Let's go. I want to go with my usual one. There it is. Need for Speed logo at the bottom, and the Ghost logo in the top right. Always liked that. Let's go with that, shall we? Alright, well, that was Need for Speed 2015. Oh, now he calls. No. That was Need for Speed 2015, 10 years later. Next time, we're going to continue the playthrough, starting off with some drifting. So if you guys are looking forward to that, if you guys are new to the channel, which I guarantee most of you will be, because I think this video might do really well. I have a good feeling. Yeah, be sure to subscribe and make sure you tune in, have those notifications on so you can tune in to the next episode. So before we leave, Happy New Year, everybody. This is the first video that I've made this year. I don't know if it will be the first one I upload, but it's the first one I've done this year. And yeah, starting off with a bang with the return of some Need for Speed, and it's good to be back. Guys, I'll see you all next time. Peace.